Curious which countries are turning to Buddhism in 2025? With over 520 million Buddhists worldwide, 7% of the global population, this ancient path of peace is growing fast. Discover the top 10 nations where people are converting, from cultural shifts to spiritual quests. Like, subscribe and watch till the end for surprising insights. Number 10. Japan. Japan, with 41.4 million Buddhists, sees about 10,000 conversions in 2025. Despite a secular culture, young people are rediscovering Buddhism, drawn to Zen and Pure Land traditions. Only 34% of adults identify as Buddhist, but temple visits are up 8% per recent data. Urban youth in Tokyo seek mindfulness to combat stress, while rural temples offer retreats. The blend of Shinto and Buddhism confuses some, but figures like the Dalai Lama inspire conversions. Social media and anime featuring Buddhist themes also play a role. Challenges include an aging population and secularism, with 26% of those raised Buddhist leaving the faith. Still, Japan's deep Buddhist roots from the 6th century and its cultural icons like Kyoto's temples make it appealing. The Reiwa 6th-year census notes a jump to 81 million Buddhists, though many practice syncretically. This revival among youth keeps Japan high on the conversion list. Number 9. South Korea. South Korea is experiencing a wave of Buddhist conversions, with about 12,200 people joining in 2025. Despite a decline in Buddhist affiliation from 2010 to 2020, recent interest among youth is reversing this trend. Only 39% of those raised Buddhist remain, but new converts are drawn to temples like Bulguksa and cultural events like Buddha's birthday. Urbanites in Seoul seek meditation to counter fast-paced life, with 10.9 million Buddhists in the country. Social media and K-pop stars practicing Buddhism boost its appeal. The Joggi Order, a major Zen group, reports a 10% rise in young attendees. Challenges include competition from Christianity and secularism, plus a cultural blend with folk religions that confuses some converts. Still, South Korea's rich Buddhist heritage, with 50% of the population historically Buddhist, and its modern appeal through festivals and mindfulness practices make it a top destination for conversions. Number 8. Canada. Canada's diverse population is embracing Buddhism, with around 19,000 conversions in 2025. The country's openness to multiculturalism and spirituality drives this trend, especially in cities like Toronto and Vancouver. Many converts are young adults seeking alternatives to Christianity or secularism, drawn to Buddhism's emphasis on compassion and mindfulness. Tibetan and Zen Buddhism are popular, with centers like Gampo Abbey in Nova Scotia reporting a 10% increase in attendees. Immigrants from Asia, especially from Vietnam and China, bring Buddhist practices, inspiring locals. Mindfulness programs in schools and workplaces also encourage exploration of Buddhism. About 1% of Canadians identify as Buddhist, but this is growing due to media exposure and books by authors like Thich Nhat Hanh. Challenges include limited rural access to temples and cultural gaps for non-Asian converts. Still, Canada's inclusive vibe and focus on mental wellness make it a fertile ground for Buddhism's spread. Number 7. Malaysia. Malaysia, with 5.2 million Buddhists, is seeing about 23,000 conversions in 2025. The country's multicultural vibe, especially among Chinese and Thai communities, drives interest. Young Malaysians in Penang and Kuala Lumpur are drawn to Theravada and Mahayana practices for their focus on mindfulness and ethics. Temples like Kek Lok Si see a 10% rise in visitors. Many converts are young adults seeking alternatives to Islam or Christianity, with 15.6% of the population Buddhist. Social media and festivals like Wesak boost interest, as do eco-conscious Buddhist values. Challenges include religious tensions in a Muslim-majority country and limited rural access to teachers. Still, Malaysia's vibrant Buddhist festivals and urban temples make it accessible. The influence of figures like Thich Nhat Hanh and local monks inspires youth, making Malaysia a key hub for Buddhist growth in Southeast Asia, blending tradition with modern spirituality. Number 6. Vietnam. Vietnam is a major hub for Buddhist conversions, with about 27,000 people joining in 2025. With 15.6 million Buddhists, the country has a deep Buddhist culture, influencing art and daily life. Young people in Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City are drawn to Mahayana practices for their focus on compassion and meditation. Temples like Thien Mu Pagoda report a 12% rise in attendees. Many converts are urban youth seeking peace amid rapid modernization, with 16.2% of the population Buddhist. Social media and mindfulness apps popularize Buddhist teachings, while monks like Thich Nhat Hanh inspire globally. Challenges include government restrictions on religious activities and competition from Christianity. Still, Vietnam's rich Buddhist heritage dating back to the 2nd century and its vibrant festivals like Vu Lan make it appealing. The country's young, tech-savvy population ensures Buddhism's growth as a spiritual and cultural force. Number 5, United Kingdom. In the UK, Buddhism is gaining traction, with about 29,000 people converting in 2025. The appeal lies in its non-dogmatic approach, attracting young Brits who feel disconnected from traditional religions. Cities like London and Manchester have thriving Buddhist communities, with groups like the Triratna Buddhist community offering meditation and retreats. The UK's multicultural vibe, especially among Asian diaspora, fuels this trend, as does the popularity of mindfulness apps. Many converts are drawn to Buddhism's focus on mental health, with 1 in 5 young Brits reporting stress-related issues. Theravada and Zen traditions are popular, with centers like Amaravati Monastery seeing a 15% rise in visitors. Social media campaigns and celebrity endorsements like actor Orlando Bloom's Buddhist practice boost interest. Challenges include misconceptions about Buddhism as just meditation. Still, the UK's open-minded culture and growing interest in Eastern philosophies make it a key player in Buddhist conversions. Number 4, Australia. Australia is seeing a surge in Buddhism, with about 31,000 people converting in 2025. Known for its laid-back culture, the country embraces Buddhism's focus on peace and meditation. Cities like Sydney and Melbourne host vibrant Buddhist communities, with centers like Nanteen Temple seeing a 12% rise in visitors. Many converts are young people drawn to mindfulness and eco-friendly values, aligning with Australia's outdoor lifestyle. The country's Buddhist population, at 2.9%, is growing faster than other religions, fueled by Asian immigration and local interest in Zen and Theravada. Social media and wellness influencers promote Buddhist practices, while figures like the Dalai Lama inspire youth. Challenges include high costs of retreats and limited teachers in remote areas. Still, Australia's openness to diverse beliefs and its history of fast Buddhist growth, 79.1% from 1996 to 2001, make it a top spot for conversions. Number 3, Brazil. Known for its vibrant culture, is seeing a growing interest in Buddhism, especially among young people seeking mindfulness and peace. In 2025, around 36,000 Brazilians are estimated to have converted, drawn by meditation practices and Buddhist philosophy. Urban areas like São Paulo host Zen centers and Theravada retreats, appealing to those tired of fast-paced city life. Social media influencers promoting mindfulness also play a big role. Many converts are from Christian backgrounds but find Buddhism's focus on personal growth appealing. The rise of eco-conscious movements aligns with Buddhist values of non-harm, attracting environmentally aware youth. Temples like Bushinji in São Paulo report increased attendance, with classes on meditation growing by 20% this year. However, challenges like language barriers and limited access to authentic teachers exist, especially outside cities. Despite this, Brazil's openness to diverse spiritualities makes it a hotspot for Buddhist growth, especially among those seeking calm in a hectic world. Number 2, United States. The US is a hotspot for Buddhist conversions, with about 45,000 people joining in 2025. Its diverse culture and openness to spirituality drive this trend. Urban areas like Los Angeles and New York have thriving Zen and Tibetan Buddhist centers, with groups like Insight Meditation Society growing by 15%. Many converts are young adults seeking mindfulness to cope with stress, with 43% of Vietnamese Americans and 25% of Japanese Americans identifying as Buddhist. Pop culture, from movies to mindfulness apps, boosts interest, as do figures like Jack Kornfield. The US is projected to enter the top 10 Buddhist populations by 2050, driven by immigration and conversions. Challenges include cultural appropriation concerns and high retreat costs. Still, Buddhism's focus on mental health and its science-friendly image, as noted by the Dalai Lama, attract millennials and Gen Z, making the US a key player in global Buddhist growth. Number 1, India. India, the birthplace of Buddhism, is seeing a revival, with about 70,000 conversions in 2025. The Dalit community, inspired by B.R. Ambedkar's 1956 conversion, leads this surge, with 1.3% of the population now Buddhist. Events like the 2022 Diksha Samaro saw thousands embrace Buddhism, rejecting caste oppression. Young Indians in urban areas like Delhi and Mumbai are drawn to its egalitarian values and meditation practices. Sites like Bodh Gaya attract global pilgrims, boosting local interest. Social media and books by Ambedkar fuel this trend, with Navayana Buddhism gaining traction. Challenges include resistance from Hindu groups and limited rural access to teachers. Still, India's Buddhist population, at 10.1 million, is growing, with a 10% rise in temple visits. The government's promotion of Buddhist heritage sites and the appeal of mindfulness among youth make India the top country for conversions in 2025, reviving its ancient spiritual roots. That's the top 10 countries embracing Buddhism in 2025. Did any surprise you? Like and subscribe for more cool insights, and thanks for watching till the end. Stay curious and keep exploring.